Hi everyone, this is Susanne from Susie's Craftery, and right now I'm at my holiday place and I had some free time. It's super hot outside and the boys are resting, and I thought I'd just take the time to shoot a little video for you and show to you what I brought with me on my holiday for journal supplies. Last year I also made a similar kind of video on my Dutch YouTube channel, but I did it beforehand. But I must say July was such a busy month for me and I was so busy finishing off my work, and yeah, I just didn't have the time, and I thought I'd just do it like this. To begin, I brought of course my journal. I chose my traveler's notebook. This is the limited edition, the airlines version, and yeah, I brought this card. I just like to put this behind my paper to write on, so you see the lines, so you have a little bit of reference while writing. And of course, yeah, I got this little folder to put our boarding passes, and of course my insert that I prepared already. This I still need to do, but yesterday night I made this little spread for the first day. And I have another insert with some sketching paper. I thought maybe I'm in the mood to paint a bit or draw a bit. And the nice thing of this insert is that you can rip it out and stick it in your normal insert. Here's like a little line that you can tear it out. So this is my journal I brought. And honestly, I also brought my other journal, my regular journal, and that's because I still have some work to do for AB Studio. I'm there in their design team, and yeah, I still actually need to make for this month an inspiration. So yeah, that's why I brought this my regular journal. It's also not that enormous amount of space to take it. For AB Studio I also brought this. These are some emphemera. These are also nice to use it anyway in your journal, I think. And I got this little booklet from Stamperia. I thought it's also nice and summery. And I really like to use lately like vellum. This is colored vellum from AB Studio, or rice paper, because it's nice and thin, so your journal doesn't get so extremely thick. And this is like from AB Studio, some rice papers and vellums. And I'll put this right here, otherwise it falls from the table. Let's start off with this one. In here I put some stamps. This is the stamps I brought. I chose a bit some that I want to use in like travel theme. And a bit like relaxing. I really need this holiday to relax also a little. I had quite a lot of stress the last months, and I thought it's nice to also a bit like do some mindfulness and do some relaxing in this holiday. So I brought also like some bit mindfulness inspired stamps, and of course my own stamp that I designed. So that's this. And let's go on to this one. This ephemera bag is from MiyabiNotes. It's like, this is the brand. It's like a Dutch woman and she makes this from leather, and I think it's super nice. I put here some stickers from Penpie, and here are some samples from washi tape. I put here all kinds of labels. And here, yeah, some stickers also, and I really also like these. These are also nice and thin and easy to take with you. There are some rub-on stickers. You can take a whole lot and it doesn't take space almost, so I really thought this nice. And I also brought some more pet tape and washi tape samples. I just took the roll and you know, snipped some off, and I just brought it like this, so you can take quite a lot and it doesn't take then too much space in your luggage. And I also brought my watercolor box. Last year I brought a lot of distros ink. Oh, and this is what happens in the plane. I just took it right out of my suitcase, so yeah, this is like well, I will do it later on, but I brought at least watercolor. I put it right here. Last year I brought a lot of distress inks, and I thought this is more like compact and I can use it just with the water brush to give some, you know, detailing, or if I like painting I can also do it. So I thought it would be nice to bring it with me. And this one I took with me in my hand luggage. It's a really easy bag. It's not that big also, as you can see, also compared to my hands. You can see a bit of a reference of the size. And this is like from Absent Studio, and I'm really happy with this one. I also bring it often with me to journal dates when I go journal with other people. And yeah, in this I didn't put too much because I want to put the most in here, and if you put here a lot then yeah, the closing gets harder. So I only put here my cutting mat and my stamp chamois. This is like perfect for cleaning your stamps, I think. It's just a bit like, yeah, that rubber thing that you use to clean the windows. I don't know the English word for it, unfortunately, but I hope you know what I mean. And yeah, you just wet it with water, and yeah, if you put your stamp on it, it gets clean instantly. It's really nice. This one I just put for protection, because I took this one. This one I get from Café Analog. Desiree gave it to me for my birthday, which was the 20th, like it was the last Wednesday. And I just want to bring this with me. It's so beautiful. It's made by Daya, I think. I will write it in the description. And look, this is all like handmade papers. I think it's so beautiful. It's really nice to yeah, make layers in your journal with this. And here is also a little ephemera holder. This one was in the latest stationery box from Café Analog. I showed it in my previous video also, and now it's filled up. Here I also put some tape and some papers, labels, stickers, also some washi samples. I honestly also packed quite in a hurry, so I put stuff a bit like everywhere. And I also had this and more washi pet tapes. These are samples that I got from orders from shops, and I thought it's nice to bring it with me. It's all like little cute snippets, and I thought it's nice to maybe put it somewhere on my spreads. I realize now also I brought so much. I don't know how it is with you, but when I'm under a lot of stress, I find it so hard to choose, and then I'm like, okay, then I just bring everything. As long as it fits in my suitcase, it's fine. Of course, I packed the clothes first and then checked which room what was left. This is some tape also, and more labels. This one I use so often, so that's why I brought the whole thing. This is always handy, the clipper to keep your journal open. More washi. This one is from Journal This actually. So it's also nice, so easy to use on yeah, all kinds of spreads. This one I also always love. So easy also to use in your spreads. This one is also super handy. And these are all washi samples. This actually I prepared last year to brought with me on holiday. And the last one I changed some tapes. This is from Traveler's Notebook and from Black Milk Projects and Baumkuchen. So this is, yeah, really easy to take a lot of washi, but that it doesn't take a lot of space. Some more stamps. I told you I find it hard to choose when I'm under a lot of stress, so I just put it in this box and then also put some here. I put some ink in that I chose. I thought these ones are the colors that I use the most. So I picked these colors and some other colors. These are super tiny and small, so easy to take. These are soremame beans. This is pigment ink, and this is more oil-based ink. But it's really nice to use. This is a stamping mat. I always find it really handy to put it under my page and stamp on it. Gives like really clear stamp. Some more labels. This one I also use a lot. And I brought this little tins. In this one, this from Lin Chia Ning. I put some labels, This I get from Journal by Yet. It's a friend of me. Sometimes we send each other like little happy meals with ephemera, and this I got from her. Some more labels, more, and also some samples of washi tape. If I have washi tape like this, I like to cut it like out in little pieces so you can easily store them like this, and then it's easy to take with you. These ones are from Pion. Also really nice to use. And another tin. It's actually really handy to bring with you. These are from Windry R, like the Wanderlust series, but I stuffed it completely. Here under are the stickers that belong in the tin, but here I also put some labels. And this is pet tape from the newest line. This is from the Bouquet series. And I also added from another tin the Trinket Girls and Bouquet Girls. And from the pet tape that I have from the Wanderlust series, I also cut out some girls. So like this you can bring like a lot. This is more than enough for 2 weeks, of course. But yeah, a girl also wants to choose, right? While journaling. One side it's easy if you don't have too much choice options because you bring limited amount, but it's also nice to be able to lay a bit around and pick a bit what you want to use. So I put this all back. And the last, I do it later more neat. I put this aside for a bit right now. And this one, it's from Delfonics. I didn't bring it like this, of course. I put a thing in here. Just a pencil, always handy. From rub-on stickers, like a ruler, scissors, of course. And in this I keep my little printer for printing out photos. Some extra printing sheets. And this stamp also, and I brought some glue, of course, and a cutting knife, and for making a sharpener. And this one I also brought with me in hand luggage. This is like fountain pens, and when you want to fly with fountain pens, it's really important to store them upright in the plane, otherwise there's always some air in the filling mechanism, and if the air of course expands in the air, so it can be like that it pushes the ink out and then everything is under the ink. So I brought this also with me in my hand luggage, and I stored it like this in the chair in front of me, and nothing happened. So yeah, a bunch of pens in different colors of inks. So this is what I brought with me on holiday for journaling supplies. I hoped you liked watching it, and yeah, if you have any questions or anything to say, I would love to hear it in the comments. I want to ask you, if you like this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you didn't do it yet. And yeah, I want to thank you again for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye bye!